What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Midwest Madness. Now today I have a really awesome video to share with you guys, and one I hope that you'll really enjoy just as much as I enjoyed filming it. Yesterday I killed my first Montana public land whitetail, and I wanted to share this story with you guys. I think it's a great video, so make sure you watch all the way to the end. You'll get to see some hilarious stuff and awesome, some really great content that I am very happy to share with you guys. So real quick, before we get into the video, hit that subscribe button, tap that notifications bell. We are less than, I think we're like 13 subscribers away from 1,000 right now. So if you guys could do me a favor and push us over 1,000 for this video, it would mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much. Leave a comment down below if you enjoyed the video. Yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Oh my Lord, ladies and gents, let me tell you about the morning we have had. So this morning I get out here, I'm literally so this road has two directions that it goes, right? One from a town up north, one from a town down south. Either way you look at it, it's a good hot drive in. And so I thought, I pulled off mine, I didn't see another vehicle the whole way to the spot that I wanted to hunt. And I got all the way out here only to find out that there was 4 cars in that one spot that I wanted to go and nowhere else. So then I'm like, well crap, I'm way back here, and if I turn around now, the people behind me on my way in are gonna be at the other spots. So I turn around and I fly back down the road trying to get to the last spot that I was at, that I had passed up before someone else got there. And lo and behold, I literally see their headlights when I'm like a mile away. I can see their headlights up ahead of me and they pull in the spot. I'm like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. So I've been cruising around literally every little tiny piece possible trying to find something. And it just so happens that I saw the game warden and the car that was parked at the other spot that I was trying to go to. So I don't know if they got a ticket or what happened, but either way, they left the spot. And I mean, it's only about, 45 minutes into legal light now. So they left the spot. I snuck up here and I pulled off, and I've been seeing some deer on my way in. So I don't know if there's any on this piece of public. I mean, probably not, just let's be honest here, but I've got it to myself now. So with that being said, I'm gonna sneak in here real quiet and see what I can do. You never know, when you're hunting, it's always better than not hunting. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's get in there and let's go kill a deer, and let's bring this bad day into a good day. So this spot that I'm going into, I don't see any deer on it currently right now, but I've just been looking from the road, and I've seen a ton of deer along this river bottom. Just every time I'm riding by a field, I've been seeing deer down in here. And so to me, what that tells me is that, especially during the rut, like, you never know. You literally never know. These deer could be, a buck could push a doe easily across onto here. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's pretty open right now, but it's got river bottoms down there, and a big like a levee for the river. So I think right now I'm perfectly fine out of the sight line of these deer, unless they're of course out here in the field with me. But like I said, I don't see any, so I'm just gonna keep it quiet and sneak in there, cross our fingers and hope for the best. Let's do it. Well, my friends, we have come to a predicament. Predicament being an irrigation ditch that's pretty daggum deep. I don't have any wading boots with me. There's a deer on private. It's probably 200 yards over on the private. I wonder, you guys think this will break if I walk on it? We're about to find out. If it snaps, I'm sorry, people. I truly didn't mean to. Let's cross it. Right about there is right where I would expect it to snap. But no snap. Well, the interesting part is we've got to get across this bad boy.
said, I don't have any wading boots. Is it worth the risk? That's the thing, I can't see over this ditch. I wish I could. Because I don't really know if I want to jump in this daggone water without knowing if it's literally the river right here on the other side of me, or if I got a little bit of trees to work with. Either way, not a great spot to be in. Directly over there is a deer on private. Now, is it possible that a buck could come and chase that doe across? Pretty possible. Is it gonna be another opportunity for me if I just sit here and wait and see if there's more deer? Also a possibility. But what do you do? I don't know. And it's not like one of those one hopper creeks where I could just run and jump with one leg and just risk just getting one leg wet real fast. Nah, it's not one of those. It's a little too deep for that. So, alright, we'll figure it out. This, let me show you. This is about to be cold. But I mean, it's warm out. It's going to be like 61 today. So, I'm not too worried about my feet being cold. I just hate my boots being wet. But I don't know another way to really do it other than this. And there's definitely an opportunity for there to be some deer on the other side. It doesn't pay off. It just doesn't pay off. I mean, it just is what it is. Frick. This is what we try to do to kill a deer, ladies and gents. Alright, here goes nothing. Hopefully it's not too slippery. Oh, I just can't make this stuff. Do it. Oh, there goes water in. Over the top, over the top. It's for the deer, it's for the deer, it's for the deer. Just say that, it's for the deer. It wasn't really worth taking my boots off to me, really. Just wasn't really worth all that. I don't want to cross this daggum thing with wet feet. Alright, let's creep up here and see. We'll probably see like 3 hunters too as soon as I creep over here. Alright, you know what? We're gonna stay low on this side. Wow, that is brisk on the old feet. But you know what? Was it worth it? I think so. Alright, I'm gonna let the wind dry out my legs a little bit. Come on now. I need my pants to stay on. I'm gonna let the wind dry out my legs just a little bit. I guarantee I'm gonna get up here and it's gonna be totally not worth it, but whatever, man. Alright, let's get up here and see if there's any deer. Well, question you guys are probably asking yourselves at home is, Isaac, was it worth it to cross the levee ditch? To be honest with you, doesn't really look like it. It just doesn't look like it, but it's part of hunting. It's something that, you figure out. Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. But you don't know unless you try. So, gotta dump those bad babies out. And honestly, the worst part is that it was just higher than my ankle. It wasn't that deep. Okay, ready? I got on my foot. That's good. I wish I had a lighter. I'd make a fire in here, but I don't. But one thing that you should know is that wool retains its heat. I will shoot a doe in here. Like, no question, I will shoot a doe. Especially after my travel. Alright, you guys ready? The things we do for a deer. Let me tell you. My luck while I'm sitting here doing this, it's going to, there'll be a deer that comes out. That would be my luck. Alright, here we go, you ready? Oh, there's deer right here. Gotta be careful. Frick. Okay. Wait for it. Looks like a small buck. I don't know, do I want to shoot a little buck? Kinda would. Alright. Let's be calm. He's gonna walk right to me. Break. How can I get lined up here? On him. Here he comes. Dude, I'm literally gonna get like a 10-yard shot. Here he comes. I think I got him, guys. I think I got him. I got him, guys. I got him. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Let's freaking go, guys. Oh my gosh. I just got a buck. It's literally like the smallest buck ever. It's literally the smallest buck ever. But I literally just freaking shot him. Let's go. With the shoes off. Oh my gosh. You guys, you have no idea. I've hunted public land so freaking hard. So freaking hard I've hunted public land. Oh my gosh. I've hunted so hard this season. You guys have no idea. He's not a big deer by any stretch at all. But you know what? He's on public land. It's my first one. Let's freaking go, baby. Man, Adam and Luke, I really wish you guys were here with me right now. I miss you guys. I wish I could shoot a small one. But I just shot a buck on Montana public land. It's not a big buck at all. It is so small, but it literally does not matter. Oh my gosh. I'm so freaking excited. Let's go. That's the first buck I've shot. That is the first buck I've shot in 6 years. Oh my gosh. It just feels so good to freaking shoot one. Oh my gosh, man. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm literally sitting here with my shoes off. Let's freaking go. Oh my gosh. I gotta call the boys real quick. Hold on, you guys. Alright, we're gonna call the boys real quick. Frick. I know Adam's at work, but maybe he'll answer. How do I grip FaceTime somebody? See if he picks up. Bro. I just shot a buck. Yeah. Bro, he's dead in front of me. Dude, he's little. He's like literally a freaking 6-point. But dude, I'm sitting here. Look at this, dude. I'm sitting here with my shoes off. I crossed the river. And I set up here to drain out my socks. And he literally came out of the woods like 100 yards from me. And I'm like, dude, what the crap am I gonna do? I'm sitting here. And I look and I just laid down flat on the posted him. He was, my wind was blowing right to him. I'm about to step on I know I'm about to step on a cactus, dude. Literally, he is probably like the smallest buck ever, but he walked to like 10 feet. And I was like, you know what? I'm freaking shooting this mug. Perfect behind the shoulder. Dude, he's little, but you know what, dude? I haven't shot a freaking buck in 7 years. And I saw this thing come up here and I said, you know what? It's my first public land deer too. Screw it. He's getting shot. And I'm freaking barefoot. Holy crap. Look at this. Oh my gosh, dude, that's freaking awesome. And I got you on video too. Say hey to the video.
Got it on video?
Yeah, and I have you on video too, so anyways, I'll let you go. I don't want to keep you at work, but got a deer down, man. We're gonna FaceTime Luke real fast.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Not much.
Guess what?
Uh-oh.
I shot a buck.
No way.
Yeah, he doesn't have a big rack, but
I don't freaking care.
dude, okay, so check this out. Here he is, okay? See him?
Hey.
Public land, okay? Now look at this, ready? I crossed, look at this creek right here in front of me, okay? You see this? I had to cross that, and I was sitting here for 10 minutes debating whether or not I wanted to cross this creek because it's deeper than my boots. And I was like, frick, dude. I was like, I don't know. Well, after the morning I've had, like, I'm freaking crossing this creek. And so I like rolled up my pants and I was sitting on a log wringing out my socks. And I was just gonna literally sit there for a couple hours. And I'm sitting there wringing out my socks. And he comes running, like nose in the wind, like he's trying to freaking smell a doe up. And I like laid down flat on the ground and I was like, dude, he's gonna smell me. My wind was going right to him. And he just stood there, and then he finally comes like running in like 10 feet from me, literally 10 feet. And I was like, okay, I'm smoking this thing. You don't pass this up. And he comes 10 feet. I literally smoked him right in the shoulder.
Dang, that's sick.
Like he's a 8-pointer. He's a West Virginia 8-pointer, huh? All right, you guys, here he is. Like I said, he's not a big whitetail by any stretch of the word. He's not even probably something that I would have shot many other times back home in Kentucky. But you know what I am happy about is that he is a public land whitetail DIY that I did myself. I'm super happy with. It's gonna put some back straps in the freezer, and as we all know, that's the best, most important part is filling the freezer and honoring the animal, obviously. But you know, this buck is special to me, and he's special because you know, every year I've hunted with my brothers for a long time, and we've always hunted together and always shared these moments together. But this is the first deer that I've taken by myself, and to be honest with you, it's a little bittersweet. I wish they were here with me today, but you know what? There's so much life to live out there that you need to get out there and do it because you only have one life to live. So I moved to Montana, and I'm not with my brothers anymore, but you know what? Luke's in Nebraska, Adam's in Kentucky still, and you know what? We're all living the dream on our own, and very soon we'll be reunited. I feel very confident in that, but we celebrated just like if they would have been here with me today. It's just an awesome hunt. Obviously, he's not a giant. He's not even probably what I would have set out to shoot this year, but to shoot a whitetail on public land, my first public land deer ever, it means a lot to me. It's really special. So if you guys are out there grinding out public land, just keep at it. If you guys have traditions, family traditions, things like that, keep them up. Continue doing them, because that's the stuff that, you know, makes us who we are. That's what makes us hunters, and ultimately that's what means so much to us at the end of the day. So I just want to say thank you, Lord, for sending this buck to me. All the glory goes to him. He knew what I needed today, and he sent this buck along, and I just couldn't be more thankful. I can't wait to get him into the truck, get him back to the house, and share, you know, in my first
first Montana buck. It's awesome to me. Going to a completely different state. 2 weeks left in the season. I probably could have got it done, but it feels really good to have this one in the freezer. So, man, all right, time to get to work, you guys. Let's do it. Well, you might be asking yourself, Isaac, how do you plan on dragging that deer out? And honestly, I'm asking myself the same thing. It's really not all that heavy, but I don't know how to record and do it at the same time. So I'm just gonna have to drag it. Sorry, you guys. Probably not gonna see very much footage of that. We're gonna get this guy out. I gotta cross the river, so that might be fun. Yeah, let's do it. 1 buck down, baby. Let's go. Try to keep his head above water. Should float, yeah. Let him wash all that blood off too while he's at it. All right. Golly, just because he's small doesn't make him any easier to drag. That's for dang sure. I'm probably about halfway now, but I'm out of breath. Honestly, shout out to Andy for selling 75 hard. Helping me keep my legs in shape. Oh man, gotta drag this sucker even farther, but it's better than cutting him up and literally sticking him in my pack and just packing him out like that. I would have had to go all the way back to the truck for a pack anyway, so. Golly, man, all right. Well, time to stop complaining. Get this sucker the rest of the way. Oh my gosh. You're gonna eat good, let me tell you what. Oh boy. Oh my lord, you guys. We made it back to the truck. Oh my gosh. I just want to say thank you so much to the Good Samaritan who stopped and helped me. She saw me. I never caught her name, so I'm sorry. If you watch this video, comment your name. But she saw me. She came with to offer her help, and I just greatly appreciate that. Oh my gosh, I was sweating how I was gonna get that buck in the truck without anybody's help. So big shout out to her, that was a huge help. So now, the important thing is, oh Lord, I'm gonna properly tape that tag since all I had was literally a surgical glove because I didn't bring my big pack. But I'm gonna get some tape, I'm gonna tape up that tag, and then we're gonna go drive him around town and brag, because that's what you do when you shoot a buck, right? At least I think that's how it goes. Oh Lord, all right, let's tape this guy up. Oh, I'm tired. Well, folks, at the end of the day, is that worth it? Absolutely, totally. All right, you guys, we made it back to the house. I got this gambrel from Rocky Mountain Supply. And you know, with the pulley system, a little difficult for this old redneck to rig up. It's a little above my pay grade, but I got it hooked up. We're gonna get that bad boy right there. We're gonna put him on this guy, and we're gonna hoist him up. It's actually kind of nice, being that it's all, you know, I'm by myself and all. So we're gonna get this guy, drag him in here, and start the processing process. Let's do it. All right, you guys, well, we finally got the buck processed. He's right here in the cooler. I'm gonna take him to processor, taxidermist, I don't know, somebody who can do a Euro mount. I'm gonna get him Euro mounted for my first Montana buck. A little on the small side for a shoulder mount, but oh, there goes the light, that's nice. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a blast to film this video. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. And you're not gonna wanna miss out. I've got lots more videos just like this coming soon. Same thing from Adam and Luke as well. We've got awesome stuff coming. You guys don't wanna miss it. So hit that subscribe button, tap that notifications bell. Go ahead and take this video and push us over 1,000 subs. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking, but thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate the view. You guys are the best fans on YouTube. I know it. We're gonna hit 1,000, then we're gonna hit 5,000, then we're gonna hit 1 million. I have faith. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you on the next episode of Midwest Madness. Peace.